Hear me well?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So, how are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine. So, thank you so much for sending your homework on time. And okay, your homework was to answer the question: do you think a two-income family runs a higher risk of divorce? And your answer is, I do think a single-income family have a higher risk of divorce. Okay. Why? Why do you think it has a higher risk of divorce?
Um, like it's like you it's only one person runs the whole family. Then maybe that person is fired. Then whole family have no supplies. Only based on some sort of supply that come from when people don't have jobs. I don't know, and it's not stable in financial. Since only one person work and two does better performance than just only one. In case of two person, but they are not. They can still have chance to divorce since maybe their wealth is too low or they don't have same opinion in work or do things. They would just divorce.
Okay, that's really true. So now we are going to proceed with our lesson. So last time, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so last time we answered some of these questions. So now we are, okay, we are already done with that. So now we will proceed with this one. We will have the opinion samples. So we still have opinion samples in this book, okay? So
Okay.
now let's start. Let's read the first opinion. Can you read it now? Okay, wait. Okay.
Too many modern people live in the crowded cities. Noise, noise always invades the life. They are constantly short of breath and space. In too much of a hurry all the time, too selfishly aware of other people's possessions. Other, simpler. Times were much better for the promotion of self-reflection, patience, and balance.
Okay, so too many modern people live in crowded cities. You know what is crowded, right?
Yeah,
And you know what is noise?
yeah,
How about invade?
yeah, I do know.
Okay. So yeah, so when you say invade, it means to affect something, okay? So
Yeah.
noise always affect or invade their lives because it's too noisy, and it's noisy because there are a lot of people because it's crowded, and they are constantly short of breath and space, in too much of a hurry all the time. Okay. So now do you agree with this opinion here? Opinion number 1.
Yeah, I do.
So why do you agree with this opinion? Can you explain your reason?
This is almost true to like in modern society.
Mm-hmm.
People live in it. Just like to prefer to live in a crowded place for some reason I don't know. And there is some um, noise in their those cities or just too noisy that they cannot live peacefully and then they always aware of other possession like wealth or other things that they always like they always like too too much selfish and always in a hurry.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right. So, our time right now, the modern time, is really different from the past because, yes, now we are living in crowded cities because there are a lot of people. We have a huge population compared before. Okay, and that's why we are always in a hurry because there's a lot of people and we need to do things first. For example, if you're going to ride public transportation, so you're always in a hurry because if you're not going to do it, so maybe you won't be able to have a ride because there are a lot of people. So yes. How about you? Are you living in a crowded city too?
It's not that crowded.
It's not that crowded, but is it noisy in your
No,
place? No,
no.
that's good. Because in our place, so there are some cities, not all, but which is really crowded and it's so noisy. That's why you can't focus on the things that you want to do. Okay, so yes, you agree with this opinion. So it's really true. Okay, most of this is true. Now let's have opinion number two.
The time we save today is not invested with interest. Our work is easier and doesn't take as long as it used to. We still don't have anything better to do. So, like dogs chasing our tails, we just go hurry scurry through our lives in search of exclusive happiness.
Okay. So the time we save today is not invested with interest. So we are saving some time, but yes, we're not really interested with it. So our work is easier and doesn't take as long as it used to. It's because of modern technology. But we still don't have anything better to do. So like dogs chasing our tails, we just go, do you know what is hurry scurry?
And now,
Okay, so when you say hurry scurry, so it means you're always hurrying. Okay, you're always in a hurry because the word scurry, you know what is hurry, right?
yeah, I do know, but I'm not scary.
Okay, so the word scurry, it means to run with quick, short steps. Okay, so you're
Okay.
going to be quick. So yes, we're always in a hurry. So every time we're going to do something, so even if we don't really need to work as much as before because we already have technologies, we have modern technology which can help our house chores, but we're still in a hurry through our lives in search of elusive happiness. Do you know what is elusive?
No.
Okay, it means difficult to find or hard to find. Okay, so we're searching for elusive or difficult to find happiness. Now, do you agree with this opinion?
Mm, maybe.
Maybe. Why? Can you tell me why?
Like this also this describe like modern society. Like describe what they are.
Yes. How about you? Are you always in a hurry, or do you think the people around you in your house are they always in a hurry?
Mm, no.
No. So, yes, but some people they're always in a hurry, but not literally in a hurry with the things that they're going to do with their everyday lives, but they're in a hurry with the future or what is going on with their lives. Okay, yes, because they're in search of elusive happiness, which is really, really hard to find. Okay?
I have some trouble problems. Like I have some problems. Can you shut down the call right now? Because my laptop randomly locked somehow. I don't know.
Okay, okay. Can you just call me if it's okay?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, is it okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's have opinion three. Can you read it now?
Actually, money can be a very liberating tool. With it, we can travel. We have enough leisure for contemplations, free time to tinker without problems. If we have to struggle every waking moment, we can have the energy or time needed to effective improvement. I feel that the necessary is the mother of invention. But if that is so, Then wealth is the father of surplus time needed to develop it.
Okay. So, money can be a very liberating tool. Do you know what is liberating?
Like free something. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, it's just like if you have money, so you can be free. You can be free to do all the things that you want to do. Mhm. So, yes, you can travel, you can have leisure for contemplation. Do you know what is contemplation?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so contemplation, I think we have it here. Okay. It's the act of looking at or thinking about thoughtfully. Okay? So it's the act of thinking or looking thoughtfully. That's contemplation. So free time to tinker. You know what is tinker?
And now,
Okay. Tinker means to work with a thing without useful results. Okay. So if we have to struggle every waking moment, we can't have the energy or time needed for effective improvement. I've heard that necessary. Okay, this one. So now, do you agree with this opinion?
um, yeah,
Why? Why do you agree with this opinion?
like almost everything on this is white.
Okay. So money can really make you feel free
Maybe
because
in
yes, because
society, money is almost everything.
yes, because if you have money, you can do a lot of things. That's why some people think that if they have a lot of money, so they think that they're very powerful or they can do a lot of things. Okay, so yes, we are done with that. Now let's proceed to this one, the useful expressions.
It's for expressions.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, in this part, so yes, we have here these expressions are related. Okay, wait. No. These expressions are related to the topics discussed in this chapter, and it will be good speaking practice to let students explain what these sentences mean in their own English. So you are going to explain what you understand in this sentence, okay? How are you going to explain these sentences based on your own understanding and in your own English, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with number one. Okay, can you read number one?
People who do the most for the world's advancements are the one who demands the least.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So,
people who make great things, they just don't demand them. They make themselves make things.
mhm.
Just like some people that invent things
Okay. So why do you think they don't demand those things?
because they can make things. They know that they have things that they need to make the things that they want themselves.
Mm-hmm. So they don't need those things because they can do it themselves. They can invent those things. Yes, they can. They don't need it. Okay, that's good. How about number two? Let's have number two.
The most reliable thing about some people is the assurance they would be unreliable. What is
Mhm.
assurance?
Assurance, it's just like a state of being sure. So you will be sure about something.
Okay, so hmm, I don't know. Maybe like when you trust someone, but they are sure about you are trusting them, but like you you may find that they are not actually trusting you. Maybe it's like that.
Mm-hmm. So, yes. So, when you say the most reliable thing about some people is the assurance, okay. So, the most reliable thing that you can, you know what? When we talk about other people is the assurance. So, you will be sure that they cannot be trusted or you can't trust them, okay? That's the only thing that's reliable, okay?
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So, now how about this one?
Many
Let's
people don't do anything on time except buy.
Okay.
Like this in this one, they maybe I understand just like they all just want to do just want to have things without doing work. Just like how gold diggers find rich people. They they can use their own person money, not their money, but other. Then is it for their own purpose. They just buy things, too much things, and then they actually not love that person, as everyone knows what our gold diggers are. Then they will just spend all of their money, then leave them alone, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, it means people don't really care about anything. They just want to buy. They're just wasting money, and maybe they're just going to realize that when they get older, when they need money to maybe to pay for their medical bills, or because they're older, they need a lot of things. Okay, and they need money. Okay, how about number four?
For if you wish to get along with people, pretend to not know how, not know what, already whatever they are telling you. I don't understand much in this sentence.
Okay. So if you wish to get along with people, so if you want to get along with people, if you want to hang out with them, so you just need to pretend that you don't know already whatever they are telling you. So maybe for example, if you already know a lot of things about them, or maybe they're already telling you a lot of things about other people. So and maybe you don't like that. You don't like those things. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you really need to get along with them.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. It's really complicated. Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's proceed with number five.
Okay.
Okay, can you read number five?
5. Constructive criticism is when I criticize you. Destructive criticism is when you criticize me.
Okay, you understand this one. Do you know
And
what's
no.
the difference? Do you know what is criticism?
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't understand like constructive criticism.
Okay, constructive criticism. Because when you say criticism, it means someone's going to judge you, okay, or to say something about you. So when you say constructive criticism, so it's a process where an individual or someone is going to express his opinion about you in a particular thing, or if he or she doesn't like you, but in a good way. Okay, that's
Okay.
constructive criticism. So he or she is going to criticize you in a good way that can help you. Maybe it can improve you. Okay, while you say destructive criticism, so it's a negative feedback. Okay, so
Yeah, I know what does mean.
okay, so
Okay.
now what do you
So
understand about this one?
this means that when you use constructive criticism, it's like how you criticize them, but just like in a nice way. Like you should do things that are there, but when you is destructive, like you express all of your feelings, all of your honest things. So maybe it would be bad for the person since
Mhm.
maybe a relationship would be broken. I don't know. Maybe they affect everything else more than this something.
Okay. And most of the times, destructive criticism, this one, it often comes in the form of a personal attack, especially if you are fighting. Okay, so maybe the person can't stop him or herself. Okay, that's why he can say hurtful words. Okay, now let's have number 6.
Be big enough to admit and admire the abilities of people who are better than you are.
Mhm.
Okay. So what here I don't understand is like you must admit that your power and what you can do to other people. You you should know that there's always some people who are better at something more than you, and you maybe you can wish just like them,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
just
because
like that.
some people, if there's someone who they think is better than them, so they're going to say bad things about that person. Okay, so that other people will think that they are bad. So yes, you need to be big enough to admit and admire the abilities because there's always someone better than you. Okay, how about number 7?
The busy man seems to have the time for everything. The man who just thinks he's busy hasn't time for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Hmm. The busy man seems like he's already lived with a busy life a lot, so he thinks he's already know that he's busy, but he just maybe think that he have a lot of time since he's familiar with that kind of life that maybe he will have enough speed to do things, but
Mm-hmm.
the man the man seems to the man who just think he's busy hasn't time for anything means you are actually they he are not is not busy, but he just actually randomly thinks that he actually busy since he thinks so and maybe he thinks cool or something.
Mm-hmm. So he's busy. He thinks he's busy, but it's just all on his mind because he's not really doing anything. So because he already put in his mind that he's busy, so he don't have time for anything because he already thinks that he's already busy without doing something. But a busy man, so he's already doing a lot of things, and he still have a lot of time for everything because yes, he's hardworking. Okay,
Yeah.
how about number 8?
Time is what we want the most and what we use the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always want time to be a lot more. Like when you are late for school, you always want to school spend more times, but when they actually spend more times to you for you to go to school, you just do the same and go to school late again because maybe you can organize things or just like that.
Okay. So we really want time. We want to have longer time. We want to spend longer time, but we are using it in the worst ways. Because, for example, we want more time to be productive, but we are not being productive. We are using our time for something else, which is not really good for us. Okay. So I think that's it. We don't have enough time. So by the way, can you make a video? Do you have a phone or can you use something to record
No, I don't
yourself?
have. No.
No, okay. So since you can't do that, I'm just going to I want you to answer these questions. You're just going to answer 3 questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to send the questions in our chat box after this class. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for your time. See you in our next class and have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye.